Legend Story Studios, the creators of Flesh and Blood, sent me a package. Today, we're going to open it up and see what is inside. I have a sneaking suspicion on what it is, but I think it's going to be fun either way. This video is probably going to be pretty short and just kind of chill. So we're going to open up this package, see what LSS sent me, and I do kind of just want to talk about the nature of this just in general, because I suspect that this is a copy of the highest rarity version of the preview card that I did for them for Bright Lights. That is, of course, Shriek Razors. And I just want to take this moment to note, in case you aren't familiar with Flesh and Blood and kind of how they do things, they typically send you a copy of the actual spoiler card that you do, and that is so unique in the trading card game space. I think it is so cool that they kind of give you like this piece of, I don't know the right word to put it, like just something that like helps commemorate the event and commemorate, you know, that it is your spoiler card. I think it's just super cool. And I just want to take the time to just say like, hey, I love that they still do this. They've done this for a very long time. And as the game grows, I love that they have stuck to this kind of stuff that shows appreciation for the folks who are really passionate about their game. So yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to mention that, because I think it's just super cool. Hey, you know what? If you like what I do, maybe consider subscribing, liking the video, share it around, and we have various things down below like our Patreon where we give back cards every single month. You know what? I'll also show off the October Patreon card, because we just got it in the mail the other day and it looks super cool. So yeah, let's open this up. We'll show off the card and yeah, have a good time. All right, and here is the package. I don't want to get it too close up, just in case you can see all of the sensitive details. Before we get to that, though, I do want to mention, like I said, the patron exclusive Red Zone Rogue card of the month for October. I don't talk about this enough, but every single month we have a patron exclusive like token or kind of like custom made promo card. Sometimes they're Flesh and Blood heroes, and sometimes there's something different. So this one actually is a ghost or a spirit token with some of our custom artwork here for our character Katsumi Kadako. This is a 1/1 ghost spirit token. You can use this in any number of games. Anything that uses a ghost or a spirit or anything that's a 1/1, like Shadowverse Evolve or Magic the Gathering or whatever. Yeah, we do these different every single month. This is one of my favorite arts that we've done, and it's just a cool spooky thing. If you don't want to support on the Patreon, or if you just would like something a little bit more tangible, hey, check out the online store. You can pick up a playmat like this. Every piece of art that we do is from a artist that works on the game, with some exceptions. Like this one was a artist that I just kind of really like their work and that I commissioned them. But this one, for example, is by Crovius. As you can see here, she is a Flesh and Blood artist, and she does a bunch of other stuff too. But yeah, this is our original character, villain, an assassin from the pits. So once again, Flesh and Blood artist, Flesh and Blood art style. We have a lot of this kind of stuff over on redzonerogue.com. But anyway, that's enough of that. Enough of the shilling. Let's open this up. And like I said, I suspect that I know what is inside. So we shall see. Ooh, okay. There's that. Is there any? I think that's just it. I think that's it. We're gonna take a little peep inside. I think it's just the card there, but it is not just any card. That is, my friends, a cold foil Shriek Razors, which is awesome. And I have not been lucky enough to pull one of these yet. I have pulled 2 rainbow foil Shriek Razors. But getting this cold foil version from Legend Story Studios is important to me. Not just, you know, having the card, obviously, but also I'm going to be playing with this, you know. And this is the first legendary card that I ever spoiled. I think there's another card in here too, by the way. And that's probably the more exciting one for you all to see. Oh, it's in the same thing. But yeah, it's the very first legendary card that I spoiled for Flesh and Blood. It happened to be an assassin card. It happens to be an awesome assassin card that I really like, that I was kind of like, yeah, it seems pretty good at first. I think it's actually really good. I've come around to it quite a bit. I think the threat of activation is so good that it just forces your opponents to block awkwardly, and you can get some great value out of it, almost without doing anything at all. I think Shriek Razors is an absolutely killer card, and then the cold foiling obviously looks incredible. So that's that. I do believe this is this a Japanese print? It's hard to tell. I don't think it is. This feels like a Belgian print one. Very, very cool. Definitely running that in my Uzuri deck. And then we have another card to show. Some of my friends have already kind of like tipped me off on what this is. It's a content creator exclusive cold foil promo of Apocalypse Automaton. This card is super, super cool. This is one of the cards that comes in the Round the Table Cross-Tolarian Community College box set. It's a card specifically for like Ultimate Pit Fight, because if you have an Evo equipped, this attacks up to X target opposing heroes, where X is the number of Evos you have equipped. So you can attack the entire board all at once for 6. This is a super, super cool card. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it quite a bit. And I was actually talking to Bill from the Spike Feeders and the Living Legends podcast about this. And I think this one in particular is really, really cool, especially for content creators who maybe didn't get like something spicy like a legendary here to spoil, right? Say you are like Bill or Az from the Living Legends podcast, and you got like a common or a rare. Getting like a rainbow foil common or rare is something that you can just open up in every single booster pack of Flesh and Blood. But getting a unique cold foil promo along with it is super, super cool. So you're not just getting like a random, it's not random, but you're not just getting like a rainbow foil common. You're also getting a super cool promo card. So I really like that. I think this is a really good idea. I hope they continue with it in the future, not just for my sake because I get one, but for all content creators. Because it gives you something cool if you spoiled like a common card or a rare or something like that. So very, very cool. I dig it. So yeah, this is something that I think LSS does that's just so much better than any other card game out there. I think it's so cool that they give you a physical copy of the card, and it's always like the highest rarity. Well, almost always the highest rarity. They did not give me a cold foil burn them all. I got a rainbow foil and burn them all when I spoiled that, but it's almost always the highest rarity. Like for Nazareth in Dusk Till Dawn, they gave me the Marvel version, for example. So yeah, very cool. So yeah, I think it's awesome. Obviously, thanks to LSS for continuing to do this and continuing to be just great. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Yeah, I think Flesh and Blood is doing fantastically right now, and I honestly really can't wait for what's to come. I was gonna end it and put the thing down, but I just want to say Flesh and Blood just is great. We had an awesome conversation with Brian Gottlieb on the Living Legends podcast that will come out in a day or so. Stick around for that, but yeah, Flesh and Blood's great. Also, you know what? Hey, maybe go support me on Patreon and get one of these cool cards. Any tier above the $10 tier, you get one of these. At the $15 tier, you get 2. So yeah, that's that. And the card quality, for the most part, you can see like maybe one little nick here or there. Maybe it's not even like that. But the card quality for these cards that I print are pretty good. So yeah, if you like this kind of stuff, well, like I said, we also do like mostly we do Flesh and Blood style stuff, like alternate versions of heroes with our characters. But I thought this one was just so perfect. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.